Differences between dispersion and skewness. Dispersion versus skewness. Dispersion is the magnitude of the set of values for or distribution of a random variable. It defines a spectrum that extends a distribution, whereas skewness is a measure of the asymmetry of a random variable around the average of statistical distribution. The skewness attribute may either be positive or negative, or it can be unknown. Dispersion shows the spread of values from the central value, whereas skewness shows whether series is symmetrical or asymmetrical. Dispersion based on the averages of second order, whereas depends based on first and second order. Dispersion is based on all three moments, whereas skewness is based on first and third moment only. Dispersion is study of variability, whereas skewness mainly study of concentration in lower and higher variables and ignores variability. Dispersion cannot be presented by means of diagrams and graphs, whereas skewness can be presented by diagram. All the measures of dispersion are positive, whereas coefficient of skewness can be positive or negative. The calculation of dispersion is based on a certain average is determined, whereas the calculation of skewness is based on the median, and mode is determined. Dispersion is used primarily to characterize the relationship between a data set and assess the degree to which the data values vary from their average value, whereas skewness deals with the dissemination essence of a series of results. Importance distribution from the main value is emphasized in dispersion, whereas symmetrical or asymmetrical series is emphasized in skewness. The statistical measures used for dispersion are range, standard deviation, variance, mean deviation, and quartile deviation, whereas the statistical measure of skewness are many, such as Karl-Pearson coefficient of skewness, Bowley's measure of skewness, and third moment, in which we will compute mean, median, mode, and standard deviation. In short, the dispersion metrics mean the degree to which the differences are out of harmony with their fundamental value, whereas the skewing steps are the asymmetric nature of the distribution and the skewing of data points to the right or the left. The formula of dispersion regarding range, standard deviation, variance, mean deviation, and quartile deviation are given for help, whereas the formula of skewness regarding Karl-Pearson coefficient of skewness, Bowley's measure of skewness, and third moment are given for help. Thus, you can compare formulas of dispersion and skewness. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Thesis Helper. Thanks for watching.